Audiotree lovers, it's me, Psalm 1, global hip-hop treasure, searching high and higher for my new favorite band. We are broadcasting to you all the way from sunny Chicago, Illinois, and today is Wednesday, July 17th, 2024. As usual, it's always big love to all of our subscribers, but if you're not subscribed, just smash that little button and then follow Audiotree on apps like Spotify so you too can have all the tools you need to survive this dystopian nightmare. Okay, fans of lo-fi folk rock are certainly eating today because we have Duff Thompson in studio slinging the most emotionally distilled, the most heartstring tugginest, honky-tonkinest heat your little heart can handle. Get ready for a swampy good time. Ladies, ladies, and gentlemen, and please welcome Duff Thompson.
Take off your shoes. There's too much noise coming through the walls. Ain't nothing more that we can do. I hear the sound of the sirens howling beneath the light of the moon. All I want is just to hear you sing if you want, but you don't have to. So do what you want, my baby. Caught up in something, everybody's got a piece to say. They could go and keep each other company and save it for another day. I lift my head in the morning light and they're doing it right away. I'm the same as anyone, I'm just feeling it this way. So feel what you want, have you as you are right now. Don't care about what she said, I'll have you as you are. Now I don't care about old lovers, I'll just have you as you are right now. Don't care about lovers, I'll have you as you are. Have you as you are. Have you as you are.
Yes, we are here with Duff, Steph, and Kyle performing together as Duff Thompson. You know what, guys? You're pretty good.
Thank you. Glad you picked up on that.
It's y'all's first time in Chicago, correct?
That's right, yeah.
All right. What's first impressions?
It's pretty cool. It reminds us a lot of Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, coming in on the lake shore. Both cities are on a lake, on a great lake. And there's something about just the architecture, too, that's reminiscent of Toronto. And I was expecting something more like, you know, hustle and bustle, New York City, tons of traffic. I'm sure maybe it's like that in other parts of the city.
Yeah, it happens.
But we only saw one part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it.
Good. And
Feels good.
And Shuba's went up for you last night, I heard.
Shuba's was a great show, yeah. This is, we've never played in Chicago before, and we came in on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to see a lot of people out.
Proud of Chicago for showing up. That's really awesome. And correct me if I'm wrong, the last two songs are from your first album, Haywire, but it was done over the course of 3 years, correct?
That's right, yeah.
And these last two projects, which we'll talk about a little later in the interview, they were streamlined. Mm-hmm. Can I ask you which process you prefer? As opposed to like kind of waiting for life to happen versus getting to these deadlines?
I'd say the more streamlined way of doing it is a lot better. Doing an album over 3 years was mostly a result of not having the resources to do it, and you know, like gathering musicians and scheduling. I was also recording a lot of other people at the time, and that kind of like my own songs seemed to sort of take the back burner for a bit, and I'd squeeze in a session like 1 or 2 days every so often, and then, you know, over the course of 3 years I had recorded a collection of songs, and then some of them didn't work out. Some of them I had to redo again, and, you know, eventually got 10 songs together.
10 great songs.
Thank you.
Yeah. Steph, you're celebrating an album release as well.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Lore is out now.
Yep.
Quick plug, Lore is out now. How would you describe how you met Duff?
So we met in Ontario back in 2012, and then started playing music together about 8 years ago in 2016. So, okay. Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah. And Kyle, how'd you get in with these crazy kids?
Duff's my cousin.
Oh, well, y'all been crazy kids forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been playing music since we were 8 or 9.
Maybe before, I don't know.
Maybe before, yeah.
What's the first band you remember being in, Duff?
I started off, I always played guitar and drums. I kind of started those two at the same time. I don't know, I used to play like Green Day and Blink-182 covers when I was like 12 years old.
I did too. I did the Green Day covers.
Played at the school talent show, if that counts.
Yes, it counts for sure. So what other instruments do you play? Because you got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I guess it depends what you mean by play. Like I like just whatever needs to get recorded. If I can't find someone, I'll try to figure out how to play the instrument. You know, like keys a little bit, or you know, this and that, violin a little bit. I'd say like I'm not
really good at one instrument. I'm just kind of like, I get by on a lot.
Proficiency.
And then I just try to focus on songwriting and singing, and then in an ideal world, just find other people to do everything else.
Filling in the blanks
Yeah.
with all the great lyricism. Gotcha. So your life is filled with music. What do you do when you're not toiling away at that?
I don't know, not a whole lot. It takes
Music
it takes
all
up
day.
quite
every
a
day.
lot of time. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people don't realize what goes into being in a touring group.
Yeah.
And all the preparation, all the time, just booking a tour. Like Steph and I don't have a team; we just do everything ourselves.
You all are the team.
Yeah, exactly. So the past couple years, it's really been just music all the time.
A grind.
If we're lucky, we get to have some time off. Maybe we'll go to the beach or whatever. Go on walks.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to the toiling of music,
All right.
the beautiful music.
Well, I don't care what my neighbors say. I'm gonna grow my grass so long, and I ain't gonna cut it down for you. I look good in a uniform, but it only gives me the blues, so I ain't gonna put it on for you. Sometimes it's like this, stepping I feeling something. Water's flowing in the wrong direction, and it don't seem as strange anymore to me. I'll be anything, anytime that I see fit, but I won't be your shapeshifter, baby. You can put it down, but it won't mean anything. You can pick it up, but they'll only see right through it. Slip into a trance and you hide in the other room. Nowhere to go except for out the window. Water's flowing in the wrong direction, and it don't seem as strange anymore to me. I'll be anything, anytime that I see fit, but I won't be your shapeshifter, baby.
We just heard Shapeshifter, a sweet little ditty by none other than Duff Thompson. How intense was recording essentially a double album during a heat wave?
Well, the heat wave part of it was pretty intense. Just in a studio, it was in an old, like, I guess it must have been a factory at some point, and there was no AC, and so we were just recording with like t-shirts wrapped around our heads, sweat pouring down, like as little clothing as possible, type thing. But also too, you get like sort of swept away in the moment of recording, and things that would normally be intolerable.
Yeah.
We were able to live with it. We survived.
Yeah.
So.
It was like game time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was saying to you earlier that you can kind of feel the heat and hear the heat in the recordings.
Okay, yeah.
And it adds another sort of character element.
Yeah, I wonder if some of the recordings ended up sounding a little more aggressive than they would have otherwise.
Yeah, right. Possibly. I mean, admittedly, you said Shadow People 2 is a heavier, faster, and I believe a bit more cinematic than the first iteration. When was the moment you realized you had two distinct albums here?
It was like right at the height of the pandemic, so I had just booked some studio time at this studio in Montreal, Sud-West recording service, and we just booked I think 2 weeks, and the idea was just go in and record as many songs as possible, and it was just the three of us there. So we were just seeing what would work with this arrangement, and we just went at it every day, all day. So eventually we ended up recording enough songs, and it started looking like I could put out 2 albums. And some of the songs are actually pretty old. It was an opportunity to kind of record some songs that I had sitting around for quite a long time. A lot of them were newer, and the more songs that we recorded, the more I started imagining how it could be 2 albums. There were sort of more folky songs, more songs in the, more rock genre, and then it kind of made sense to just do 2 albums, a 2-part album release.
Yeah, you called Shadow People 2 an all-out rock record. Can we talk genres for a second?
Sure.
Like, we kind of got into that already. Why would you call it like an all-out rock record? And I have a second part to the question, but like I'll let you answer the first one.
Maybe other people wouldn't call it an all-out rock record, but it is for me, for sure. Previously, stuff I had recorded was, more on the folkier side, not as loud. A lot of that too was just recording in small spaces, like living rooms, makeshift studio spots. You can't actually be that loud and have it sound good. So,
Gotcha.
Just based on the environment, the sound of the songs kind of, they were just influenced by where we were recording. And then this was a big studio space, and it allowed us to smack the drums harder, turn the amps up. And, I used to play in rock bands ages ago.
Yeah, with the Green Day covers.
Yeah, well, that went on for, I played like primarily rock music until I was, mid-20s. Say we were in a band together, and I had these songs from that era, and we never really had a chance to record them well, so this was just sort of an opportunity to do something I wouldn't normally do, and it turned out that I had enough songs recorded to put a whole album out that is, more rock-oriented than previous releases.
Yeah, and I love what you were saying about creating these environments, because it's like you were in a too small environment, and then it was like one that was like pretty big. So
Yeah.
And the music absolutely sounds like a natural progression. So
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like to think that Haywire's a little more on the folkier side.
Sure.
Shadow People 1 is something in between. It's definitely more folky, but it starts leaning toward like indie rock music, sort of garage rock, and then Shadow People 2 is sort of the final step into rock music.
Yeah, it was really interesting just listening to all 3 of those albums, like back to back, and then your set list today kind of like touches on that too. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks.
The next song in your set list is my jam, Girls.
All right.
I love a good lover boy yearn track. So let's get into it.
All right.
I love my girl. My heart is hers. But my first love had my soul. My girl's so fine.
Y'all heard him. Duff said, don't be a stranger, baby. I can't deal otherwise. A massive thank you to Duff Thompson for blessing us today. And as always, major love to our camera ops, engineers, editors, and artists here at Audiotree, spreading the gospel of live music. Duff is on tour right now with Steph Green and Cousin Kyle, supporting the new albums Shadow People 2 and Lore, respectively, and will undoubtedly be back on the road, so make sure to snag tickets when they're in your area. Also, head over to Bandcamp and buy all the Mashed Potato Records catalog as like a nice little treat. Once again, lovers, likes are good, but subscribing to Audiotree means you get these dope videos in your feed as soon as they drop. Get cool merch at audiotree.shop. And if you want just the session audio, you can get it on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. Finally, follow Audiotree on social media for more fun content. I'm Psalm 1, signing off. And remember, kids, life can end before it begins, so get to living. All right? Okay? You promise? All right. Stay dangerous. I'll see you next time. Peace.